Hello, this is BBC World News. I'm Annita McVeigh. Our top stories. Kyiv denies any involvement in reports that a pro-Ukrainian group was behind September's attack on the Nord Stream pipelines.
I think that investigation of official authorities will describe every details, because it's like a compliment for our special forces, but this is not our activity.
The UN Secretary-General is in Ukraine for further talks on extending a deal to export grain via the Black Sea. The UN's refugee agency criticises the UK's plan to stop migrant boats crossing the Channel, saying the move would break international law.
This is effectively closing off access to asylum in the UK for people arriving irregularly. We believe it's a clear breach of the Refugee Convention.
They will enable us to take very bold and forward-leaning steps in order to reduce the rights of people to claim and to thwart their removal.
Meanwhile, a BBC spokesperson has said one of its highest-paid presenters, Gary Lineker, is being spoken to after he criticised the government's immigration plans on social media. And a crime with 2 victims, how gangs in Southeast Asia are forcing migrants to carry out online scams worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Hello and welcome. Ukraine has denied any involvement in an attack last September on the Nord Stream pipelines, which were built to carry Russian gas to Europe. This map shows where they run along the seabed, from Russia across the Baltic to Germany. The damage was discovered near the Danish island of Bornholm. It's also relatively close to the Russian territory of Kaliningrad. The damage was first noticed when huge amounts of gas bubbled to the surface. And when cameras were sent down to film what had happened, this is what they recorded. Several experts said it appeared the pipes had been damaged by an exterior explosion. It's not yet been established who was responsible, but a report in the New York Times has now quoted anonymous US security officials suggesting a pro-Ukrainian group was to blame. Well, Ukraine's Defence Minister Oleksiy Reznikov commented on the Nord Stream allegations. Here's what he said.